Hi, how are you? It's Travis here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we leveled up our cooking to, I believe, 167. Let's go check that out right now. We got our cooking to 167, and we were collecting raptor eggs, and we were making curiously tasty omelet. And today, we are going to continue farming those eggs and making some more omelets until we hit level 185. I think that is our goal. And then once we do that, we can head up to South Shore and work on making some turtle bisque. So yeah, we're on the grind to leveling up our professions. We also need to get some more wool cloth to get our first aid up. Not too sure where to farm that. And we also need some gold thorn for our alchemy potions, because supposedly every alchemy potion that we want to craft now all requires gold thorn. And we can get those actually just north of here, right up here. There's a solid amount of them in the Arathi Highlands. So maybe we will make our way up there soon, and that could become our next leveling zone. But I think we will start with South Shore first. Oh, look at that. Brother Gray the Paladin has reached level 10. Congrats to him. That is when it begins. Oh, looks like the add-on needs an update. I'll probably have to do that soon. Cool that they made the add-on. I kind of enjoy when you see... Well, I don't... It's a weird thing to enjoy, but it's cool when you do see somebody die and like it shows up on your screen, like what level they were or where they were. I thought that it's like a nice touch. And then everybody in the chat goes like F or... Well, everybody usually just goes F. See what's going on with the guild. We got a lot of people still leveling up, so yeah. It's like the server's still going. There's always like close to 30 people online. So it's still not that bad. I heard that the low endgame guild has kind of died down a little bit. So there will be a merge to HC Echo, which is the guild that I'm currently in. So if you are in HC on the server, you should probably come to HC Echo. That's where all the hardcore levelers are, and players too that are 60 that might do late game dungeons. The good old Obsidian Edge server. I always forget the name of this server. Alright, so let's deal with some raptors here. We gotta get some poisons up. We also have to have a bite to eat here. We'll do that after this to get our health back up. There we go, we got a raptor egg right away. That is great. Let's have a bite to eat. And then... Oh. Yeah, we made a bunch of poisons, so we're good. Kind of worried me there a bit. Alright, so we'll put up an instant poison and a deadly poison, I guess. Don't want to run out of the deadly poisons, but we could head back to Ironforge soon and buy some more. I think that might be a good idea. We do want to level our poisons up to 150, I believe. 155. And that will allow us to finally be able to use blind. So 155, you unlock a blinding powder. Let's see, we got bruiseweed here and wild steel bloom. We got to make sure we get that wild steel bloom. Need that for our alchemy potions. And a lot of people are looking into investing, making some investments in PBC Classic right now because they're preparing for
I'm out of range.
For Wrath of the Lich King Classic when the pre-patch launches. And a new profession will be coming to the game called Inscription. It's not really new, but it's new to the Classic community. And people will need lower level Classic herbs to level that up. So what people believe is that the price of low level Classic herbs will probably skyrocket. So, if you were thinking about leveling up Inscription, now may be the time to buy up those herbs. Because there are people jumping on that bandwagon and buying them up. I'm thinking about doing that myself, but we'll have to see. Because you could make like maybe a 2 to 3x gain on that. So if you put in, 1k, you could make maybe up to 3k. Get a nice 2k profit from that. But it's never guaranteed, There could be some whales out there that are holding a lot of those old herbs, and they could completely crash the market. But we'll have to see what happens when the time comes. And that's the fun thing about making those investments. It's a gamble at the end of the day, and you could be wrong. I'm thinking about maybe investing around 1,000, 2,000 gold. See what happens. Haven't got into it yet, but I'm debating about jumping in. Because the pre-patch should be pretty soon. Some people are thinking it's going to come out in August. Latest September. We'll have to see what happens. If it comes out in August, that means we'll probably see Wrath of the Lich King early October, late September. Which is kind of early, I think. I kind of thought they would release it in winter time, but that is a pretty long ways away. It's over 5 months away, so it might not happen. The Wrath of the Lich King just has that, winter time vibe when you're leveling up in Northern. How are we doing on raptor eggs? We have 6 already. Wow. Alright, so that's good. We only need really 20 or 18. Try to get 20 just to be safe. Want to make sure I get the 185. It will be nice when we actually start to catch up here with our professions, because then we can get back into questing again. It looks like I'm going to have to go up here if I want to get that wild steel bloom. So we'll make our way up. It's funny because I'm doing this also on my shaman, and probably pretty soon on my paladin as well. My shaman and paladin fell behind in herbalism, and they're pretty close to being able to go out to Outland, so I need to level up my professions before we get out there. So I'm kind of just leveling professions on all my characters right now. Oh, look who it is, Sorreltooth. Let's give him a... fight with this guy, get some decent XP off him. Maybe we'll pull this raptor too. Nice, nice. Use a little blade flurry. Haven't used that ability in a while.
Not enough energy.
Alright. The thing about this rogue with these regeneration potions, our health regen's pretty solid. We actually have a solid amount of spirit as well. You don't have to sit down and eat too much. So I think spirit's it's an underrated stat for melee classes. The health regen does help a lot, especially for warriors as well. Like having to sit down and eat really slows down your leveling. It's kind of risky for us to fighting at half health, but I think we're okay. We're almost 10 levels above these raptors. As long as we don't pull 2 of them at a time. Alright, so now we are on the journey to get this wild steel bloom. Alright, so I think it's up here, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully we do not fall. Okay, supposedly it's down now. That's the Mage Royale. Where's this wild steel bloom? It's not around here. It's kind of weird. Took a little fall damage from that. So, should we jump down here? Give it a try. Jump on that. Jump down there. Jump on that. And there we go. Soft landing. Alright, so we got 11 now. It's just going much faster than yesterday. I don't know where that wild steel bloom went. Is that it? Is that it over there? Oh, so it's... I swear we were just up there. Why did it show up? We're going back up. I need to figure this out. We're gonna pick this Mage Royale. We'll probably sell this. Hopefully we get up over a gold today. What is VC again? Oh, it's Van Cleef. Okay, so that's Dead Mines.
I don't have.
It's funny how the Alliance do that. Like, I'm not an Alliance player. So I never, like, knew the acronyms that well. But yeah, VC means Dead Mines. Remember, Misty Mountain Gaming telling me about that. He's also another, YouTuber who does, WoW Let's Plays. Pretty cool. guys should check him out. If you looking for more WoW Let's Players. It's been going for a while now, I think over a year. So yeah, it's not here, it's up there. So we actually have to do this little bone jump again. Sorreltooth? No. We're gonna make our way up there. It's worth the run. We'll fight some raptors along the way. Wow, we rocked that guy. Literally hit him for half of his health. One hit. So I think we are wearing the beast chest. Put this on last episode. Plus 30 attack power when fighting beasts. So good against these raptors. Yeah, once we finish up this little profession grind, we will most likely get into we're gonna try to get some loot. I'm gonna start looking up some quests here when I get some time, and we'll try to find some quest chains that give us a pretty good solid loot reward at the end. I think that's a smart thing to do when you're doing a hardcore Let's Play, because, you know, especially if you're not doing dungeons like me, you kind of need to map out, you know, where you're going to go and what quests you're going to do. So you can get some gear upgrades along the way. So you can fall behind pretty damn quick. Alright, so we're climbing the mountain here just so we can get some wild steel bloom. Should be just up here. Might be in this area here, which is kind of dangerous. So this raptor's making the rounds here. I'll leave him alone. Yeah, it's right here. I think this is super dangerous. Is that it right there? Okay. Super dangerous. Okay. Let's herb that. Pick that. Question is, how do we get down? It's looking like you can jump down there, but... Oh, this is so dumb. Can you jump down there? It's kind of high. And then you got the little bone thing here. Yeah, we'll give this a try. That's good. Look at that. Let the spirit go, and then we'll jump down here. There we go. We made it. Now the next jump. Gonna jump down here. Problem is we don't have really anything to jump on. But this, it's kind of steep down there. All that just for a stinking steel bloom. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Oh man, that was close. Yeah, this is the safe route. Patience is a virtue. There we go. We found the way back. If I died from falling, that'd be so bad. Oh, we got some people doing Alderman. It's a pretty cool, cool dungeon.
It's too far away.
That's for like level 40s. Late 30s.
Energy.
There we go, the raptor eggs are dropping. Need 7 more. It's cool that people are getting groups going. Ultimate can be a scary dungeon. It's pretty tight. And, yeah. There's a lot of ads. A lot of trash. Even making your way into Ultimate is kind of rough. There's a lot of dwarves there, like mining the place. You gotta fight. If I ever did like another one of these, like hardcore level ups, I'd probably give dungeons a go. But for my first try, no. I'm gonna play it safe. Safe as I can. But if I ever do it again, I'll be a little bit more, I'll take more risks, that's for sure. There we go, got some solid procs up there.
Not enough.
Alright, so we lost our food buff, so it's a good time for us to eat again. And then we'll go pick up this bruise weed. And we need 5 more eggs.
I need to get closer.
So we got another wild steel bloom in a high spot. We'll try to get up there and get that one as well.
I'm out of time. I can't do that yet.
I watch our step here. Oh, bracers that we can sell. We won't be using them, but we can sell them. Large Fang or this King's Blood? I think we'll keep the King's Blood. We'll get rid of this Large Fang. Alright, so where is this wild steel bloom? Should be around here. Need to watch our step.
Isn't ready yet.
Don't want to die here. It's supposedly around here. It's right there. We still get herbalism XP from this. We got some elemental earth. Surprised we don't have any more of that. Anything really cheap that we can sell? It's probably more expensive than wool cloth, but the thing is we need wool cloth. And we have a scroll of strength that I want to kind of keep. We have a scroll of stamina, which kind of sucks. So we could use that. Yeah, we'll use the scroll of stamina, and then we'll get this elemental earth. And I think it's not that good. You get like 4 stamina. The potions we're going to be making gives us like 120, so that's like 12. So there's no point in like holding that in our bags. Might as well get some use out of it. It only gives us like, what, 40 health? And the thing is, you can't stack scrolls with elixirs. So if I ever use like the elixir of fortitude, I wouldn't be able to use this scroll to stack it on top. Speaking of scrolls, there's like people use scrolls in TPC to parse. Like there's an agility scroll that gives you 20 agility, and a strength scroll that gives you 20 strength. And the Alliance actually have a cool advantage over the Horde. Because in the Drain, they have like their own like personal buff that they can get. It's like 10 agi or something like that. And you get it from the Draenei starting zone. There's actually a quest where if you hand in these shards, you gotta hand something in, and then he gives you something that gives you 10 agi. And only the Alliance have that. So it kind of swings the tide in their favor when it comes to parsing in TBC. And if you don't know what parsing is it's like a competitive rating term where people, you know, fight against, you know, bosses, and they try to do as much damage as they can. And people get ranked based on, you know, how long the fight was and how much damage they did in that allotted time. So, yeah. So parsing is, so if you parse well, you get up to like 100. If you parse 100, that means you have the highest parse in the world, or I believe that week. Yeah, because it only lasts a week. And then it resets. So yeah, for that week you had the highest parse. For that particular boss fight. You had 100. And I would say like a good number is between like, I don't know, 80 to 100. It's usually pretty good. And then like really good is if you get like, you know, 97 to 99, I'd say. I think it really adds to rating as well. The only problem is that it kind of changes the attitude of raiders. Like, raiders don't focus as much on mechanics as they should. Sometimes they focus a little bit too much on their damage and their parse, which does lead to wipes. Because people tend to, you know, cut corners to do more damage, and then it ends up in them, you know, getting hit by mechanics or dying. So I don't know how good it is for the game, but it does add more interest to raiding. But sometimes it's actually bad for a raid in a guild if somebody focuses a little too much on parsing. Like, there are some players out there who, you know, you tell them to do like a job, like make sure you kick that ad. You know, that's your job for this this fight, and they just won't do it because they want to parse. Or make sure you know, CC that ad. And they won't do it because they want to parse. So I don't know. It's kind of messed up. I think it's all right to like want to parse, but you shouldn't jeopardize, you know, the success of the guild for it. Like, for example, I play a rogue, and there's a fight called Illidari Illidari Council in Black Temple, and there's like 4 blood elves, and one of them's a caster, and usually rogues get chosen. Damn it, because we can't carry any more bruiseweed. Did we get rid of the boggling root? Nah. Silverleaf? I don't know. 2 empty vials? Holding on to a lot of weird stuff. The raptor scales. Question is, do we really need like any more bruiseweed? Do we need to start? Okay, we'll get rid of the raptor talent. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I do a fight called Illidari Council, and I'm assigned to kick. And it's not always like that. Some guilds actually get the shamans to kick because they have a range kick called Earthshock. But I was assigned to kick, and I kicked for the entire phase. And the reason why rogues sometimes get assigned is because they have a kick as well. But they also have a range kick if you have these PvP gloves that'll make your deadly throw interrupt. So deadly throw is like a ranged kick. So not only do you have like a melee kick, you have a range kick as well as a rogue, so you can pretty much do the job entirely by yourself.
What can I do for you?
So that allowed everybody to parse except for me, and I didn't really mind that. But it does kind of suck, because then your numbers are down. Which doesn't matter, but I think the way you accommodate people who have jobs like that is you kind of split it up sometimes, you know? You can say, like, yeah, hey, it's your turn to parse, this is your week. You know, get ready to go, and we're going to give somebody else that responsibility. And you can, you know, try to do a good parse this week. I think that's the best way of managing it. Alright, so let's sell some junk here. That's enough guild drama to talk about. But yeah, you can get into a lot of guild drama because of parsing. It's good, but it's bad for the game. That's my take on it. I think the positives outweigh the negatives, because honestly, some people just play the game just to parse. That's like the thing that they're interested in the most.
Safe travels.
All right, so let's make some of these raptor eggs here. We need 20 hot spices, I believe. Yep. So let's get 20 of these. And then we'll make a bunch of raptor eggs. And this should get us up to, hopefully, probably 187. Yeah, it takes a while to get a guild going. You honestly do need a group of trustworthy people or friends to help you get it started, that's for sure. Because doing it by yourself, I would never recommend doing that. Unless you're trying to make like just a small little community where it's, you know, just where you don't raid. It's just chill, I guess. When you add like raiding and loot, a lot of drama occurs. So when you're, you know, with a group of like, you know, 20 to 40 people, that's a lot of different personalities, and not everybody gets along. Hopefully we hit 185 here. Yeah, we're not going to hit 185. That kind of sucks. I'm pretty sure 185 is the amount I need for that. I'm not too sure. But if that is the case, then I may have to go back and slay some more raptors so we can get it up to 185. But I don't know. I'll check it out next episode. But for 100% next episode, we are going to be heading up to South Shore, and we will be slaying some turtles on this river here, and we will continue leveling up our cooking past 200 maybe. That is the end of today's episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.